What's up, guys? In my last video I was saying that aquascaping is making a return, and I was not joking. So, just to give you guys a quick kind of recap, I have mostly moved into my house. It's a mess still, but let me show you some stuff. So, pardon this horrendous glare, but if you remember the way the 75-gallon was set up previously, this is not the same scape. I had to move it from the house, and I didn't get a chance to reset the hardscape. So this is the same wood, it's just all flopped over. You can see this giant pit of sand where, or lack of sand, where I had to refill this tank 75 gallons with just 5-gallon buckets because I didn't have my little hose adapters for my sink. So I had to do that, and that was really fun. And I haven't had a chance to revisit this tank and fix it. And of course, yes, there's a fish bag. This is a Geophagus. It's the only one they had in the store. That's why there's only one. I realize that they're schooling fish. I'm on the list. Whenever they get more in stock, we'll be adding 5 to 6 more. But yeah, this is a little red-headed Tapaho. So he will be getting a fresh rescape. But I do still have a bristlenose pleco and a bunch of shrimp in here. And since I do intend to breed the shrimp, I can't have him destroying the populations. They are just normal red cherry shrimp, but I do like to have a colony going at all times. It's just part of who I am. So I've got to get them all out, which is going to be a process, and I have to set them up a new tank, which takes us upstairs. Which leads us to this little filter. So this is the Biotope Pisces, I believe it's called. I got it for 90 bucks at my local fish store. It was on sale, and I like it a lot more than the old ones that they used to make, for many reasons. For one, the main reason is you can take this whole thing out. So now that is just a rimless tank, a rimless 5-gallon that you can do whatever you want. I could put a canister filter on the back, I could put a sponge filter in there, I could put my own light, and that solves all of those issues. You're not stuck with the hardware that they give you. But moving on from there, the hardware is pretty nice. I haven't plugged any of this stuff in yet, so obviously I'll probably do a review on this tank when I have a chance to actually fully scape it. But first impressions are pretty good. It comes with this little guard on both of the intakes, so baby shrimp and fry don't get sucked in. The filter is whatever adjustable, but it does have the tap button. So you can't run it on a timer, which I don't know why they don't understand that all of us run our stuff on timers for the most part. It's actually very frustrating. When does this thing come out? Oh, it's just loose. That was fun. But yeah, there is no option for a timer on the light. Kind of a bummer. But other than that, you know, it's pretty cool. There's a good bit of room in here for running media. Bio balls or whatever your biomedia is on the bottom, and then there's the little pre-filters that they sell with carbon and floss. So those will probably be coming out after a week or two, and I'll never use them again, but you know, it's there if you want it. But yeah, let's get started. We're kind of on a time crunch. We do have shrimp and fish in bags, so I do have to just scape this really quick. We're gonna do a quick and dirty hard scape, and then just fill this thing up. Alright, so this should keep them happy for now. Some climbing space. This rock does take up a lot of volume, but it'll be okay. There's only like 7 shrimp going in here, and this is a 5-gallon tank. I'll pull some media from the old filter and put it in here, and then we'll use a little bit of Fritz Turbo Start just for peace of mind. And this rock, of course, is just to keep these guys floating, or from floating. So now it's time to fill up the tank and catch the shrimp and add them in there. Now I've got just a little bit of the cycled filter media, and we're going to just kind of rinse that out in some tank water, and then add this directly into the filter. I took out these guys, just because I really don't need them. I'm more of a biological filtration guy. Keep things all natural. I don't need carbon or any of that junk. Ooh, we're gonna have to get those guys with the tongs. And I also did fill this tank with tank water from the 75 gallon instead of just cycled tap water or conditioned tap water. I guess those other ones are just gone forever down in the back of the hardscape. Oh well. Just to make things easier so I don't have to really worry about acclimating the shrimp, they're just going to go straight into the tank, just like this. Biomedia. And this tank will be ready to go. And here we are a few days later. There's a nice big old scrimp underneath that log. Water's nice and clear. It was a little bit murky the other day, but nice and clear now. So this will be fine temporarily for them. Definitely want to do a nicer aquascape for them. But for now, this will be okay. And then downstairs, got this kind of set up. Still really messy. But yeah, everybody's in there. There's a fish that is swimming around down there. The Placo's doing well. He's been munching on some of these lower leaves. I haven't added the stone. I don't know if I'm going to add the stone because it takes up floor space for the fish that will sift through the sand. And I do need to pick up 5 or 6 more of those. Apparently the fish store has some more for me. But yeah, that's how this one is going to look for a while. And then when I add more fish, of course, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, that's what's been going on here. Just getting everything still situated. We have a lot to do. It's the winter time, so it's more things are coming inside. We can't really do a lot of new projects, and of course I still have to build a barn. But plants are coming inside from the greenhouse. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated if I do anything cool. But yeah, until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you next time.